In this video, we are going to be discussing how to play tug with your dog. Now, tug of war is a great game to play with your dog to burn off excess energy, and it also works well to increase the overall communication and the bond with your dog. Now, there is something that is important to implement when playing tug, and that is to teach your dog to drop the object on command. And that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to show you how I teach it with my dogs, and this is going to be something that you can begin working on with your dog. Now, the first step is going to be to get your tug toy. I usually like to have either a toy that the dog really likes, or here is just a knotted up old towel. I have also attached it to an old leash. You can use a rope or whatever. And the reason why I attach it to something else is because I want to have as much control over the object as possible. This way I can still let the dog win the object at times, but the dog can't take it over to a corner and keep it over there. I can pull it back to me when necessary. All right, let's get started. So the first step is going to get the dog interested in the toy. So usually what I do is I just drag it along the ground. Okay, get it, good boy, get it. If your dog isn't interested at first, just keep trying. Good boy, get it. Good boy. You can encourage your dog to grab the toy. When they do grab it, you want to start pulling back. Good boy. When they pull, if they're trying to pull it away from you, you want to let them win. The more you let them win, the harder they're going to pull. Good dog. Good boy. Good. So I can let it slide through my hand so the dog pulls back on the toy. And that can get them really excited. Now what we are going to do, we are going to work on having them release it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say my release word. I'm going to use the word drop. And then I'm going to go into my pocket where I have some kibble, and I'm going to put it right by Sunny's nose. Drop. Good. Okay, so you're going to say the cue, drop. Then you're going to go into your pocket and bring the food to the dog's nose, rather than taking the food out of your pocket and then saying drop. So it's a very specific sequence to it. Good boy, shake it. Good. And again, drop, food goes in, and that time he was anticipating the reward, which is what I want. And depending on your dog, it may take 15, 20, or even more repetitions before they start releasing the object. Good boy, get it, get it. Now this time, I'm expecting Sunny to drop it on command, and if he does, instead of feeding, I'm going to let him bite the object again. Good boy. Also, another thing that I should note is it helps when you say drop to stop pulling on the toy. So you want to let it become as still as possible. Drop. Good boy. Okay, get it. So that time I just faded the food out. Good boy. And again, drop. Good. I will reward that one. Now I'll go back and forth between rewarding sometimes and then other times just letting the dog take the toy again, until eventually I will be able to fade the food out completely. Good boy. Good. Get it. Good. Drop. Good boy. Now, one last thing that I should note, what you are using as far as your rewards go matters. I'm using kibble right now. If I was using something really high value like cheese or deli meat, Sunny may decide he doesn't want the toy anymore. He just wants to hang out and hopefully that I'm going to be doling out more of those high value treats. So you may want to try a few different types of rewards to see what works best so that your dog does want to eat the reward, but at the same time we'll go back to playing the tug game. Okay, that's it for this lesson. I will see you in another one.